Have you ever pondered on the importance of history in our education? History is not just a collection of dates and events. It's a dynamic and living tapestry filled with unforgettable tales that have shaped our world. These stories from the past are not only fascinating, but they also hold the power to educate, to inspire, and to instill valuable lessons. Imagine a classroom where history leaps off the page, where the past is not just read, but experienced. This is the power of storytelling in education. Stories have a unique ability to engage our minds, to stir our imaginations, and to make us feel a part of something much larger than ourselves. From the ancient tales of great empires and legendary heroes to the more recent narratives of scientific breakthroughs and social revolutions, these stories offer a window into different times and cultures. They help us understand how we got to where we are today and how the decisions we make now can shape our future. Through these educational tales, history becomes more than just a subject to be studied. It becomes a tool for learning and growth, a guide that can help us navigate the complexities of our world with greater wisdom and insight. It becomes a source of inspiration, reminding us of the resilience and creativity of the human spirit. So, are you ready to see history in a new light? To discover the power of storytelling in the realm of education? Let's embark on a journey through time, exploring the captivating stories history has to offer. Our first stop takes us back to ancient Greece, to the legendary tale of the Trojan horse. In the heart of the Bronze Age, a war raged for 10 long years, known as the Trojan War. This war, fought between the city of Troy and the combined forces of the Greek city-states, was a stalemate, a seemingly endless cycle of conflict with no end in sight. But the Greeks, led by King Agamemnon, had a plan, a strategy so cunning that it would go down in history as one of the most ingenious military tactics ever devised. Enter Odysseus, the king of Ithaca. Known for his intelligence and ingenuity, Odysseus proposed a plan that would forever change the course of the war. He suggested constructing a gigantic wooden horse, a tribute to the gods and a supposed symbol of Greek surrender. The horse, hollow on the inside, would secretly carry a select group of Greek soldiers. The Trojans, seeing the horse as a sign of victory, brought it within their city walls, unknowing of the danger that lurked within. As night fell, the Greek soldiers emerged from the horse, opening the city gates to the waiting Greek army. The city of Troy was ransacked, marking a decisive end to the Trojan War. The tale of the Trojan horse is not just a story of war and victory, but a lesson in critical thinking and strategic planning. It highlights the importance of thinking outside the box, of using cunning and creativity to overcome seemingly insurmountable obstacles. It also serves as a reminder to be cautious of deceptive appearances, to question what lies beneath the surface. Yet, it's more than a military strategy. It's a metaphor that transcends time, a symbol of the human capacity for ingenuity and deception. It reminds us of the power of strategy, of the ability to turn the tide of conflict with a single, well-planned move. In the world of strategy and deception, the Trojan horse stands as a timeless symbol of cunning and deception. Fast forward to 1955, where we meet Rosa Parks, a symbol of resistance and a catalyst for change. Born in Tuskegee, Alabama, Rosa was no stranger to the hardships and indignities of life in the racially segregated South. She lived in a world where separate but equal was the law of the land, a world where African Americans were second-class citizens. Rosa Parks, however, was not one to accept injustice. On December 1, 1955, in Montgomery, Alabama, she committed an act of defiance that would echo through the annals of history. Tired after a long day of work, she refused to give up her seat on a city bus to a white passenger, as was the custom. This act of defiance, though simple, was revolutionary. Rosa was arrested and fined, but her refusal to bow to injustice ignited a spark. Her arrest led to the Montgomery bus boycott, a pivotal moment in the American civil rights movement. For over a year, African Americans refused to ride city buses, crippling the transportation system and drawing national attention to their cause. Rosa Parks became an icon of resistance. Her quiet determination to stand up for what she believed was right, even in the face of daunting consequences, inspired countless others to do the same. She showed the world that an ordinary person could make extraordinary change. Her story is not just about a bus seat. It's about the courage to challenge the status quo, the power of collective action, and the relentless pursuit of justice. It's about standing up for what's right, even when the odds are stacked against you. Rosa Parks once said, "I had no idea that history was being made. I was just tired of giving up." This humble statement encapsulates the spirit of her legacy. She didn't set out to be a hero, she simply decided she had had enough. And in doing so, she helped change the course of history. Rosa Parks' story is a testament to the power of a single act of defiance to spark a revolution. Our final tale takes us to the late 20th century, to the birth of the World Wide Web. In the year 1989, a young English computer scientist by the name of Tim Berners-Lee found himself working at CERN, the European Organization for Nuclear Research. Frustrated by the difficulty of sharing and accessing information, he proposed a project that would change the world as we knew it. His idea? A global, interconnected network of information that could be accessed from anywhere. He called it the World Wide Web. But Berners-Lee's vision was more than just a technical solution. It was a dream of a world where information was free and readily available to all, where communication was instantaneous and boundaries were broken. This wasn't an easy task. It required innovation, creativity, and a willingness to challenge the status quo. But Berners-Lee was up for the challenge. He developed the first web browser and server, created HTML, HTTP, and URLs, the building blocks of the World Wide Web. But perhaps the most remarkable aspect of Berners-Lee's invention was his decision to make it available freely. He didn't patent it or try to profit from it. Instead, he chose to gift it to the world, believing that its true value lay in its potential to foster communication and knowledge sharing. The impact of the World Wide Web on our world is immeasurable. It's transformed how we communicate, how we work, how we learn. It's given us access to a wealth of information at our fingertips, and it's connected us in ways we could never have imagined. Yet, like all great inventions, it's also been a source of challenges. It's forced us to grapple with issues of privacy, misinformation, and the digital divide. But it's these challenges that remind us that innovation isn't just about creating something new. It's about learning, adapting, and finding ways to use our inventions for the greater good. The World Wide Web is a testament to the power of innovation, forever changing how we interact and learn. It's a story of human ingenuity, of the power of a single idea to transform the world. And it's a reminder that no matter the challenges we face, the potential for progress is always within our reach. As we journey back to the present, we carry with us the lessons learned from these historical tales. Let's unpack the treasures we've gathered. From the tale of the Trojan horse, we've learned the value of critical thinking. The Trojans' failure to scrutinize the horse led to their downfall. It's a stark reminder that not everything is as it seems, and it's crucial to question, probe, and assess before making decisions. Next, the story of Rosa Parks taught us about courage. Parks' refusal to give up her seat wasn't just an act of defiance, it was a beacon of bravery that lit the path for civil rights movements. It reminds us that standing up for what's right, even when it's difficult, can bring about monumental change. Finally, the invention of the World Wide Web highlighted the power of innovation. Tim Berners-Lee's creation transformed the way we communicate, learn, and live. It's a testament to what the human mind is capable of when it dares to dream and create. Each of these stories, from different times and places, share one common theme: the importance of learning from history. They show us that our past is not just a record of events, but a treasure trove of insights, lessons, and wisdom. It's a compass that can guide our actions in the present and lead us towards a better future. As we continue to write our own stories, let us remember the lessons history teaches us and use them to shape a better future.